Before departing for his quest, he sought counsel from Orion of the Ra clan, the revered keeper of light. Orion's presence was a beacon encroaching darkness. In the tranquil sanctum of the Jebus temple, a place where light danced across crystalline surfaces, Orion awaited him. His eyes, deep and knowing, reflected both sorrow and unwavering faith. "Melchizedek," Orion began, his voice soft but resolute, "I have felt the tremors of our faith shake under this relentless assault. The losses we have endured are not in vain, for every soul reclaimed is a victory over the darkness. Your visions speak of an ancient power, one that can liberate the captive souls and break the chains wrought by the malignant one. But you must understand, this is not merely a weapon. It is a covenant with the Creator, a trial of our devotion and unity." Melchizedek listened intently, his gaze fixed on Orion's solemn face. "I have seen it, Orion, a relic in the ruins of a forgotten outpost radiating pure light. It calls to me, promising the strength to free those held in darkness. I cannot ignore its summons." Orion nodded slowly. "Then you must follow your visions, Commander. Seek out the ruins. There, in the silence of lost time, the artifact awaits. Know that its power is as ancient as our own beginnings, and its use will demand the greatest of sacrifices. But it is our only hope to shatter the relentless grip of the malignant one on the Mecca." Inspired and emboldened by Orion's counsel, Melchizedek prepared to leave the fleet's war council. With the Starforge Elohim still looming over the embattled frontier, he entrusted his remaining command to his trusted officers. In a brief, heartfelt message transmitted across the fleet, he vowed, "For the light, for our souls. This battle is not our end, but the beginning of our deliverance." Thus began his journey to the ruins, a forgotten outpost at the edge of an uncharted system where time and space conspired to hide the relic of the Creator. As the vessel cut silently through the dark expanse, Melchizedek's thoughts turned inward. The artifact is guarded, its power coveted by forces both light and dark. The artifact, with its promise of salvation, was not just a tool of war. It was a symbol of renewal, a spark of hope that could ignite the Confederation's ascension from the depths of despair. Armed with Orion's guidance and a renewed sense of purpose, Melchizedek embarked on a perilous quest to locate the artifact in an unmarked ship. This artifact, shrouded in mystery and legend, was said to hold the key to the survival of the Confederation. The journey ahead was not just a mission, it was a test of endurance, courage, and unwavering resolve. Melchizedek knew that every decision he made could mean the difference between life and death for his crew and the countless lives depending on their success. The visions led him to the edge of charted space, to a forgotten outpost swallowed by the swirling chaos of a nebula. This nebula, known as the Veil of Shadows, was a place where few dared to venture. Its unpredictable storms and gravitational anomalies made navigation a nightmare. Yet it was here, in this forsaken corner of the Magellan Cloud, that the artifact was rumored to be hidden. The outpost itself was a relic from a bygone era, its purpose long forgotten, its halls echoing with the silence of abandonment. The journey was fraught with danger. Cosmic storms raged, threatening to tear the ship apart. Asteroids, like silent sentinels, drifted through the void, each one a potential harbinger of doom. The crew had to remain vigilant, their senses attuned to the slightest change in their environment. Every moment was a battle against the elements, a test of their skills and their will to survive. Mecha patrols prowled the edges of the nebula, their sensors searching for any sign of Confederation activity. These patrols were relentless, their ships equipped with their latest in-detection technology. Melchizedek and his crew had to employ every trick in the book to avoid detection. They used the nebula's chaotic energy to mask their presence, slipping through the shadows like ghosts. It was a game of cat and mouse with the stakes higher than ever. Melchizedek's crew, battered but unbroken, pushed their ship and their spirits to the limit, navigating treacherous stellar phenomena and evading the ever-present threat of enemy contact. Melchizedek's resolve never wavered. He inspired his crew with his unyielding determination, reminding them of the importance of their mission. They worked together as a seamless unit, each member playing a crucial role in their survival. The bond they shared was forged in the fires of adversity, making them stronger with each passing day. He knew that the fate of the galaxy rested on his shoulders, that the artifact was the only hope for the Confederation. The weight of this responsibility was immense, but it also gave him a sense of purpose. It's as if he had trained for this moment his entire life, and he was determined not to fail. The artifact was more than just a relic, it was a symbol of hope, a beacon that could guide the Confederation through its darkest hour. He pushed his crew hard, driving them forward with a fervor born of desperation and a glimmer of hope. They faced countless challenges, from mechanical failures to dwindling supplies, but they never gave up. Each obstacle they overcame brought them one step closer to their goal. The crew's loyalty to Melchizedek was unwavering, their belief in the mission unshakable. They knew that their sacrifices were necessary for the greater good. Through the swirling chaos of the nebula, they finally reached their destination, a desolate asteroid field, the remnants of a shattered planet at the heart of which lay the forgotten outpost, a desolate moon. The sight of the asteroid field was both awe-inspiring and terrifying. It was a graveyard of celestial bodies, each one an indication to the destructive power of the universe. Navigating through this field required precision and nerves of steel, but Melchizedek and his crew were up to the task. It was a desolate, forbidding place, shrouded in an eerie silence that spoke of forgotten ages and ancient secrets. The outpost stood as a monument to a lost history of the Confederation, its walls whispering tales of history and life. As Melchizedek and his crew prepared to explore its depths, they couldn't shake the feeling that they were not alone. The air was thick with anticipation, and the shadows seemed to move with a life of their own.